My my mother is sometimes surprised because you may have noticed I have a little faculty for singing. I know very little. A little faculty for singing, which surprised my mother because my mother, you see, is tone deaf. I tell you this because today we celebrate this great solemnity of Mary, the Mother of God, and it's difficult sometimes to talk about Our Lady as being mothers, especially the Mother of God, without some context, without some understanding of mothers. And the best mother I know is my mother, you see. And my mother, very volunteer-oriented woman, was for many, many years was for the Girl Scouts, the head of the Girl Scout volunteers in our town. She was the chair of Association Volunteers, I believe was the title they used for East Meadow Girl Scouts. For many years, and when they had a retirement party for my mother, and so when they put this dinner together, the girls got together and built this sign to attach to my mother's chair that said, "Warning, may start singing without warning." Because of course, if the girls weren't singing, she was going to start singing, and nobody wanted any part of that. So they had this sign, and so the girls all knew that, if they didn't keep up the singing, then she was going to keep up the singing. And so those girls loved Mom. They loved their own mothers, obviously, but Mom provided this extra level of maternal care for them, so that they could grow. They grow in the virtues, they can grow in their leadership, they can grow in their womanhood. Very, very important role, I think, that my mother provided to those young ladies. I'm going to clear my throat. Back in the old country, back on Long Island. We celebrate on this octave of Christmas, this 8th day of Christmas. We celebrate the great Mother of God, the Blessed Virgin Mary. We celebrate that experience of her through whom we are to receive the author of life. We celebrate her great mission, her great vocation. Our Lord, preveniently, we talked about this back on Immaculate Conception, as you may remember, before Our Lady was even born. She was set aside. Before she was even conceived, she was set aside for this mission. And she witnesses for us the way for us to receive God's blessing, to receive his face shining on us, to be gracious with us, to receive this great mystery of Jesus Christ born. God sent his Son, we hear, born of a woman, born under the law, so that we may receive adoption as sons. And we receive that adoption as sons of God. But we receive this extra gift, my sisters and brothers, of this Mother of God, our mother, to aid us in our way. We are called this Christmas season to make known the message that has been told to us about this child. And we have Our Lady to guide us along the way. We have Our Lady to intercede for us along the way. So that as we move forward through this Christmas season and beyond, we may make God's ways known upon earth among all nations, God's salvation. Through the vocation and mystery of Our Lady, we have that extra opportunity to make known to the whole world the good news of Jesus Christ. And make no mistake, we know through history, my sisters and brothers, that Our Lady's mission did not end on that Christmas night. Our Lady did not end at the foot of the cross. Our Lady's mission did not end at the tomb. Our Lady's mission did not end in the upper room, being cared for by St. John and caring for St. John. No, we see out throughout all of history, Our Lady appearing before people and reminding us of the importance of being dedicated to her Son, pointing always to her Son. She appears at Guadalupe. We just celebrated that a couple of weeks ago, right? Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico, in Lourdes in France, at Knock in Ireland, at Fatima in Portugal, at Lavon in Vietnam, all over the world, all over history. Our Lady continues her vocation. She continues her ministry as the great Mother of God, as the Holy Mother of God, and as our Mother. Not to replace our own mothers, but to add that extra level of example of intercession of holiness that we need for us to better follow her Son. And we never have to worry about Our Lady singing. Oh, my sisters and brothers, we have this great cause for celebration today. So as we begin just in a couple of hours this new calendar year of 2023, let us make it our habit, let us make it our effort to turn to Our Lady and ask her to show us how to better follow her Son. Praised be Jesus Christ, now and forever.